Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you a hair tutorial, and this is going to be part one of this two-part mini series that I'm going to be doing here on my channel. The first week, this tutorial is how to curl your hair and create these romantic loose curls with a flat iron here. And if you want to figure out how to do this hair tutorial, definitely keep watching. So I like to do a little bit of preparation before I start curling. I take this Orofluido. I've talked about this in my January favorites video. I love this stuff. I like to do this step before I curl just because I don't want to mess up my curls too much at the end. So I take a little bit between my fingers and I just run it through my hair. And now what you're going to need is a clip, kind of like this. You can use a bigger one or a smaller one depending on what kind of hair you have. I like to take a section from my ear straight back to kind of like that, and then twist it up, use the clip and clip the hair. So I have about this much hair here. I'm going to take a wide tooth comb. I like using a wide tooth comb rather than a brush because I feel like it's gentler on the hair. I don't like to brush my hair too often. I'd rather just use this. So just brush that through. Make sure there aren't any knots. And then I like to take this TreSemme Heat Tamer spray. It just minimizes the heat damage. And spray. Let that soak in. So like I said before, I'm going to be showing you this time how to do curls using a flat iron. So the flat iron that I use and love and hopefully won't break on me is the Chi 1-inch flat iron. So I'm going to take one of these sections here. I'm going to start at the back. And I like to do the bottom pieces all going back, so away from my face. So I like to take the flat iron here. It's harder to do it looking at a camera and a mirror at the same time. And twist it back. Roll it through till you get to the end and you have a little curl. Toss it in the back. Don't run your fingers through it or anything like that. The key to making these curls last is waiting for them to cool before you brush through them or run your fingers through them. Alright, so for this second part, I've parted it kind of temple line. So here is my section. Again, I'm going to brush through it with my wide tooth comb and spray it with my Heat Tamer spray. Leave that aside and do the exact same thing on this side. So it's a bit different on this side only because we're going to be alternating the way that the iron is facing. So again, starting at the back, take a section here. This one's also going to go away from my face. So for this section, I'm going to go towards my face. So I'm going to just face it in the opposite way, like this. So it'll be an inward curl rather than an outward curl, but all the curls that are going to be near my face, so all these front sections are always going to go away from my face. Like so. So again, repeat the exact same thing on this side. The side that has, if you have bangs or if you have like a side sweep, kind of like me, you're going to have either one or two more sections to curl just because you have more hair on that side. So this section again is a little bit funky. This is going to be the last section of hair for this side of my head, but I still have this section plus my kind of top layer, which is pretty heavy to do, so I have two more to do on this side. So I'm going to start at the back once again, and I'm going to take the very back section and curl it away from my face. last piece also away from your face. Like so. So again, no touchy. No touch. Move on to the other side of your hair. I'm going to speed this up for you guys. Alright guys, so for this last section here, oh I have a nice little Carmen head. I'm going to show you very quickly how I do this section. This is kind of my top bang side section thing. Basically, after I spray this here, what I'm going to be doing is curling every single section away from my face. Because I want my hair to be as voluminous as possible. So you want to give it a little bit of lift. So, again, take that section, curl it away, and kind of lift as you're doing that to give it a little bit of volume. Toss that back, grab the next section, and you're going to just repeat this all the way to the front, and I'll show you what we do then. So if you're like me and you have a either side swept part or bangs, if you have shorter ones, I recommend very quickly going through them. I'll kind of show you what I mean. Instead of holding them for a long time, just really quickly go like that, and they'll flip out. Trust me, I had short bangs. If you have longer ones like me, you can kind of go through a little bit slower. So like that, and they'll kind of just sweep to the side really nicely, and they'll just, you know, give it a nice romantic look there. So the next part is waiting, which kind of sucks, but you can either do your makeup if you haven't done it, you can get dressed carefully not to smush your hair. Just basically wait until your curls have completely cooled. You don't want to mess with your curls while they're still warm because they'll just deflate easier during the day. So wait, and when they've completely cooled, I'll show you what to do. Okay guys, so I'm filming. So this next part of the hair tutorial is kind of where you make it a little bit more relaxed and all that stuff. You can always leave it like this. This is perfect. But for the look that we're going for today, which is more of a relaxed kind of loose curl, you're going to need to either have your fingers ready or the wide tooth comb that you used previously. I'm going to be doing kind of a half up kind of thing. So you're going to need some bobby pins and some hairspray. This is just some TreSemme hairspray that you can find at the drugstore. So the first thing you're going to need to do is either finger comb through your hair or wide tooth comb. So I'm going to start doing that really gently. So I'll do that a couple of times, and then I'll do the rest with my fingers, just because I can kind of be a little bit more direct of where I want softening to go. So before I hairspray or anything like that, I'm going to kind of pull the pieces that I want to be a little bit more out of my face. So I don't love my bangs in my face just because they get in the way. So I like to take them and kind of swoop them so they're still on my forehead and they're pretty like that, but where they're not going to be flying in my face all day. And then this side I like to do the same thing just so that it looks symmetrical for the most part. Take another bobby pin once you're happy with everything, the way the curls are, the way your updo, half updo kind of is, take some hairspray and just lightly mist. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think they are beautiful curls that don't take an obnoxiously long amount of time to do. I don't like to spend a lot of time on my hair, so if it takes any longer than 15 minutes, I'm like, it's not worth it, moving on, do something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure that you tune in for the next part of this little mini series for how to curl your hair with one of these rod curlers here. Clampless rod curler, and they usually come with a glove. So I'm going to show you how to curl your hair using one of those and kind of the different effect that it gives your hair. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Please subscribe, and until my next video, have a wonderful day. See you guys next time. Bye.